I'm a miracle. I come from nothing to here. I come from the back to the front, from the bottom to the top. Look, man, I was completely written off. I had nothing, man. I didn't see, I ain't seen no way out some days, man. Man, but can I tell you something? If you can, in spite of all this happening to you, if you can keep the faith, that's all it takes. And it sounds like, well, it don't make no sense. Sometimes that's all you got. You just got to have faith. You got to have the belief in something that you cannot see. And you got to believe that something is going to happen when it don't look like nothing can happen no kind of way. That's all, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's a lot of days when that's all you got. You understand? See, people look at me now and they see this. You ain't see the trip I was on to get here though. See, you missed all that. Oh, Steve, you say that, you got this, you got that. No, man, I'm telling you, bottomed out. I'm telling you, nothing. You can have absolutely no idea how you're going to make it. You can have no idea what your next move is going to be. You can have no idea what you're going to be. But let me tell you what can change all of that. If you can just summon the strength or the will in you to make one connection with your Creator. If you can have a conversation with God, very simple. Hey, God, I need some help here. I can't figure it out. But I don't know if you know this or not, figuring it out ain't your job. There ain't one scripture in the Bible that asks you to figure nothing out. Ask, believe, receive. Look, man, I know the difficulty of that because I had to really wrap my mind around that. What you mean ask, believe, and receive? You got to ask God who created you why you were made. The two most important days in your life are the day you're born and the day you discover why. So you need to get to the why. You're already born, but the only person that knows why is the person that made you. Your mama ain't got to know. Daddy don't know. Your Creator knows. Ask, then you got to believe that He is who He is. So you got to know who you are and you got to know whose you are. You got to understand that. Then, after that, you got to be open to receive the answer. Quit tripping trying to figure it out. The how-to is none of your business. Lord, I want to be rich. And then He don't need you telling Him how to do it. The how-to ain't your business. All I know is I was sick and tired of living in this car. So I made a promise to Him. I said, if you get me out this car and you lift me up, and wherever you taking me, when you take me and you get me there, I'm gonna tell everybody it was you. Now the rest of it was on Him. But you can't cut on, I don't care if you cut on a game show of mine, a radio show of mine, a talk show of mine, you gonna hear me say something about God. Or else you don't know Steve Harvey. Because I promised Him. Now, I didn't know how I was gonna get here. And I'm telling you something else, I ain't see none of this. I just wanted to be a comedian. And when it was the Kings of Comedy, I thought I had achieved the ultimate. I was one of the top comedians in the world. The Kings of Comedy was the biggest thing ever. I thought I had topped out. Oh my God, little did I know what He had in store for me. You think the Kings of Comedy was big, you ought to see how I'm living now. He took me, man,